business into a full-time research facility. In order to properly identify the male sloths in the area, master student Rocio Polanco is sketching the patterns that are found on the back of each male sloth. These patterns are unique and can be used like fingerprints. Rocio will also be collaring a few of the males in order to monitor their movement throughout the rainforest. Because sloths will not descend from the trees on their own, and because they cling to branches with a vice-like grip, Rocio has no choice but to cut the sloth out of the tree, an admittedly odd practice that is accepted throughout the scientific community.
A male reaches breeding age at about 2.5 years, according to the research that's been done. A female at about 3.5 years.
Working 150 feet off the ground, Ronaldo lassos the tree limb. Then he secures the rope to the tree and begins cutting the branch.
Uh-oh. Viene. He's coming down. He's coming down. Yes, there he is. There he is. Okay.
As expected, the sloth makes it through the short ride without any injury, and Ronaldo lowers him safely to the ground.
Lo bajo más.
Ok, poquito más, porque tenemos que cortar la rama arriba.
You see all of the sloth moths on him? The green on their back, it's from the algae that colonizes a sloth. The sloth moths eat the algae and rides with the sloth throughout its life.
By tracking the movements of the sloths, Rocio will be able to help determine whether each has a wide range throughout the forest or whether they stay relatively in place and merely avoid detection through the camouflage provided by the algae on their fur.
This is a new sloth. Shall we name him Wild Thing? I think that's a good name. Now she's going to put him in the same tree that she took him down from.
With Rocio's work finished for the day, Arroyo and crew head back to the house to check on Buttercup, who has lately been showing signs that she is in heat.
Normally she would be calling, vocalizing for the males. According to the schedule that she's been keeping last night, it's about ready for her to start calling again. If we watch her, she's going to stay perfectly still, like she is. For many moments, she'll remain motionless in the same position that she was when she made the call.
Though scientists have always known about the loud cries produced by sloths, Arroyo was the first to prove that the cries are actually a mating call. And sure enough, Buttercup's calls are beginning to attract attention from males in the nearby trees.
As we were having lunch, Buttercup screamed. We looked around and we see a male that we've previously collared coming up. It looks like he's going to be making for the stairs. So we'll stay back a ways and see what he wants to do, see if he'll come up to Buttercup. Wow, wasn't that a spine-tingling sound? He's making his way slow and steady. See, this is what happens when we don't post a guard, because although they're slow-moving, they cover ground quite rather quickly. You see that long stretch of his arm moves him way up fast.
Again proving their theory, Wild Thing, the male collared earlier in the day, has made his way from the forest across the lawn and onto the porch, hoping to mate with Buttercup. But though this exercise helps support the validity of Arroyo's research, she cannot allow the sloths to mate.
We have decided that we're not going to mate Buttercup because we do receive a lot of orphaned baby sloths that we can't teach how to go back into the jungle or how to be a sloth. And if we have Buttercup's baby, it will be another baby sloth that cannot be taught how to be independent in the forest. There are enough of them out there that lose their mothers and can't be taught how to return to the forest. It's such a pleasure to take care of them. We really feel honored that we have the opportunity to learn about these animals, and maybe more people will be interested in studying them, finding out about them, and where they fit in, where we fit in.